Good morning. What's going on, YouTube? So, got another story for you that's going to really blow your mind. A Burke County deputy out of Georgia was terminated after firing a gun at a suspect who would reportedly attempt to burglarize his Richmond County home early Thursday. Let me say that again. A deputy got fired, all right, for firing his gun at a suspect who was trying to break into his home. Now, I know you're probably wondering why in the world did this man got fired for shooting somebody who was trying to break into his home. According to the Burke County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Andra Gardner was off duty when he was notified around 2 a.m. by a neighbor that the front door of his home in the 1000 block of Cadden Woods Drive was open and a burglary was possibly taking place. After Gardner arrived and checked the inside of his home, he reportedly saw a man leaving his yard and jumping over the back fence, at which time Gardner used his personal gun and fired multiple shots at the suspect. Richmond County deputies responded around about 2:30. They secured the scene and searched for the suspect but could not be located. When Gardner was questioned by Richmond County investigators around about 3:30 in the morning and during another occasion, he reportedly told them that the fleeing suspect was not armed. According to the Burke County Sheriff Office, investigators noted that Gardner smelled of alcohol and appeared to be intoxicated. Gardner was given an alcohol sensor test at 4:38 a.m., which resulted in a positive reading. After the Burke County Sheriff Office concluded his investigation, Gardner, who was hired October 21st and still on a probationary status, was fired Thursday afternoon. While we do attempt to work with deputies who make error in judgments, we hold our deputies to the highest of standards, especially regarding the use of deadly force. Based on all evidence presented, deputies Gardner's action were not consistent with the department policy or use of force standards, said Burke County Chief Deputy Lewis Blanchard. Y'all know what it is over here, man. I'm just gonna put it to you in straight context. As many times that there have been deputies who have used unauthorized force with alcohol on their breath and alcohol not on their breath off duty, it seemed like to me this cat was already in their crosshairs and they was already looking for any damn excuse to get rid of him. Y'all know this. Come on, man. If he was a part of the good old boy network, Andre Gardner would still had a job. They would have swept that under the rug and he would have been good to go. They have been gunning to get rid of this dude for the longest. It really is. Sad but true. And then what even sad is that this man got fired for protecting his home. The neighbor called him and let him know that there was somebody coming at him. He didn't fire his service weapon now. He fired his personal weapon. And he is out of a job. Like I said before, it's not because of no alcohol test. Because he probably didn't even have that much alcohol on him. He's sober enough to tell y'all that his neighbor called him. Somebody did run from his yard. Y'all searched and y'all didn't find anything, but you probably did saw footprints. Y'all know what it is. He wasn't part of that good old boy network, man. He was going to be canceled. That's why I try to tell people all the time when it comes to certain things that we as people, especially melanated people, we are held at a higher standard than most people. You know, I was listening at what Tommy Davidson was talking about when he was raised by his adopted family. His adopted family were white. His mother was white. His father was white. And they used to tell him all the time while he was adopted in that family that when his mother had to go to school and defend his honor because of the color of his skin, she would tell him that your sister and your brothers, and your other siblings, they can skip school or they can get away with this and that because of them being of Caucasian. You are not going to be allowed to do that because you are melanated. And because of that being said, that's just what it is. If I was Andre Gardner, I would definitely talk to a lawyer and get some kind of compensation from that department. Because it seemed like to me this guy got fired for unnecessary reason. I think he would have some of a case. Maybe. I don't know. Because then again, that gray area is going to be, they're going to probably hit him with a, conduct clause because he shot and fired a weapon off duty while under the influence of alcohol, even though it was his service weapon. I mean, it wasn't his service weapon, it was his personal weapon. So he may have a case, he may not. But I would definitely consult a lawyer because that to me seemed like that they were gunning for this cat. And then they keep saying he was on a probationary status. He got hired in October. So if he was on a probationary status, usually I think probationary status on jobs is 90 days. So if he got hired in October, and that means by January, he should have been off probationary status. He should be one of them, the boys in blue. If y'all don't know what Burke County is located in Georgia, right there by Augusta, Georgia, Richmond County, which is the border of the South Carolina state line of Atkins, Anderson, South Carolina, and Greenville. So that's where he at in that area there. I don't know what to say, man. This one right here, that's cold blooded. Get fired for trying to defend your home on your day off. Crazy. Holla at your boy. Follow me. I got more content, more news, always coming at you. Have a great day.